Verse 7. Verse 8. Howbeit, neither are they to be part, for if they were able to know so much that they could aim at the world, how did they not sooner find out the Lord thereof?
So now that you understand, you able to understand the galaxies and all that stuff, you able to figure out all these things. You're able to figure out how to create a new arm to put on somebody. You're able to figure out how to set up all these new schemes to take everybody money. You're able to figure out, so you say, how old a tree is. But you can't figure out that the Most High made all these things?
Good.
That's a damn shame. And by that pride, you're going to be taken down. You're going to be taken down. That's for every nation, including ours. Living in that pride and not giving the Most High the credit. All 2/3, all these other nations, they going out. Period, point blank. You able to build cars pretty much like a rocket. We riding around in a rocket on the highway doing 90. That's like a ride on a missile. You're able to create all these things. You run into something, and before your face hits the steering wheel, an airbag comes out. You're able to create all that stuff. But you can't understand that the Most High is the creator of all these things?
Yep. It's really in the second part of this verse, the first part, Salakia. This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 2. For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith Yahweh. But to this man will I look, and even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word.
Of a poor and a contrite spirit. That's who the Most High wants to deal with. That's who the Most High is looking at. Read that one more time.
God. For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. And Salak, then that's why I wanted to bring that part up, because this is declaring pretty much the fact that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the creator of everything. That moon that you worship, that sun that you worship, that obelisk that, I don't want to say obelisk, Salakia, but you know.
True. People do worship it. That's true.
That meteorite, he creates everything. Everything is his will, you know. And the end of it said,
Salakia. So we'll read it, and then I'll talk about it.
Saith the Lord, but to this man will I look, even to him that is of a poor and contrite spirit, that trembleth at my word.
A man that is of a poor and contrite spirit, he ain't gonna lift himself up. Everything that he sees, he gonna understand. Now, this the creator. The creator created. He gonna sit and look at that beautiful waterfall and say, man, the Most High is wondrous. And he gonna say, man, the Most High is wondrous. Look at this. If you ever been to a waterfall, you can just get caught up, just standing there looking, listening to the sound of it, and understanding that with one slip on that cliff, that's it. That's it. By what? By water. Don't you drink water every day? It's just wondrous. The thoughts that if you allow the Most High to live in you, then you're like, damn, this is crazy. And then on top of that, what are we, like 78% water or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
But you slip off that cliff with a water bottle in your hand, you and that water bottle done. Right? Just thinking about those things makes you be like, damn, the Most High is off the chain.
Man.
Make a quick point. I mean, even with the Lord's name, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh. You know, Yahweh has power in itself. You know, when you just say God, or you just say like Jesus. You know, those two names, like God and Jesus, they really don't have any
energy, no
power to it. You know, but when you say Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, you can feel it. That's why his name is Yahweh. He exists, or he to be. You know, he is like he is. You know what I'm saying? When you see that tree, you see Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. When you see gold, you see Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, when you see the saints. You know, you see the elect men, you're supposed to see who you're supposed to see in the reflection. You're supposed to see Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai in you.
Coming in the glory of it.
You know, glory to glory, man. His name is what his name means, man.
That's right. I got one real quick story.
That's right.
Ecclesiastes 3:11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has set the...
say something in his time. Now, have you ever made something on your own, done something on your own, and be all out of whack because you want to do it in your time? Yep. You have to understand, man, let me sit my ass down. So you try to figure it out, that shit ain't working. But at some point in time, you and I both know it is nothing other than the Lord just messing with you. And all of a sudden you get this thought. And you're like, damn, I should have did that in the first place.
Yep.
Look, that's the Most High. Doing it in his time. He didn't want you to have it right then.
God.
He wants you to have it in the time that he set forth. And that's how the Most High is.
That's right.
It'll be done when I say it's done. That's it. So it may be something little, it may be something big, but it is what it is. You running around getting everything done, or what you gonna do? You stand, man, I'm man. I did this, and this. No, man, the Most High gonna humble you.
That's right.
And you gonna be sitting up there thinking, and your laboratory all jacked up. You're like, man, none of that shit work. And all of a sudden, the Lord, you know what? Go ahead, man. So, like, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 3:11.
Did you want to say something?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like, you know, my free time, you know, the brothers, you know, be over there, you know, I like my free time, like I like to mess with electronics and music, you know. Brothers see me back there, like, man, nah, you know, turn off the system. I probably want to get back to what I was doing probably 2 or 3 days later. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, it's in the Yahweh Shah's time frame. And it's just order within itself. You don't go to a job and you run it shit the first day. Life don't work like that. It's a process, and that process starts with who? Yahweh Shah.
Ecclesiastes 3:11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that the Most High maketh from beginning to the end.
No man can figure that out. Man can understand some things, but the only thing that man can understand is what the Most High allows him to understand. Right? Like I said, they talk about cloning, but cloning, that's not really something to be proud of. It's creating. You can't take a spirit, put a spirit into that body. All you can do is, like I said, take this brother, put him on a copy machine, run it through, and now you got another copy of every portion and piece of DNA that came from this is gonna be in that, in the same alignment. There's nothing different. All you did is make a copy. What the Most High does is create. So as you see 2 children come out of a womb that look the same to the naked eye, it's 2 whole different creatures, 2 whole different spirits, right? You have.
No, that was it.
I don't know. He was rating this to the first.
We're gonna pretty much read that whole thing.
We're gonna read the whole thing.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
God. This is Romans chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 17. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, like the brother said, from glory to glory. As it is written, the just shall live by faith. God. For the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness. So these people that worship the stars, the sun, the moon, that's going to be revealed in the day. And we're witnessing that day right now. That day is drawing forth. Okay? But the key point's going down. Verse 19. Because that which may be known of the Most High is manifest in them, for the Most High has shown it unto them. All right? For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even in his eternal power and Godhead, so they that are without excuse. So the Lord didn't reveal this to everybody, like the brother said, but he only revealed it to his elect men. Like when you read Genesis 1, Genesis 2, okay? You got these people in churches that'll read that and try to talk about this is how it was done, but when he really go into the thorough breakdown and understanding of how it was made, it's like, man, it's a mind-blowing thing. And the way he even words of certain things and said it was good when he created this way, like when the brother said and read in Ecclesiastes how he made all things beautiful in due time, you know, it talks about how it was good. The Lord gave us time when making it, and he gave the understanding to certain individuals to have the understanding of it. That's right. You know? It's lucky if I sound like I was all over the place. But he's pretty much declaring the fact that the Most High revealed all of his wonderful works to his chosen men. And these people that are left blind are going to be taught to believe in the sun, the moon, and the stars to deliver you out of his madness, when it's really the Most High that's going to deliver you out of this madness. All right?
And as these people get caught up in society and in the world, the so-called white man has been giving a big portion of the understanding of the earth. And because he has that understanding, all these nations, including 2/3 of our people, look to the so-called white man as God. as in the time of the Chaldeans were looked at as gods. It's the same thing all over again. But what one should do is always understand that no man is above Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
So as you see this man doing great works, that's cool to say, hey man, that was a good thing. At the end of that, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's showing understanding. That's showing wisdom. That's showing that, yeah, that was cool that you did it, but it was all through the Most High. What did you do that you circumvented the Most High? What materials did you use? Every material on this earth comes from the Most High. So did you go, did you walk to Mars and, you know what I'm saying, break a chunk of a rock and bring that back?
Right.
I got news for you, even Mars belongs to the Most High. So it's hard to get away from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right?
Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 10.
Y'all was done?
Yeah, I was done with that.
Apostle Bob, you was done?
Yeah, God.
Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 10. But miserable are they, and in their things is their hope. Who called them gods?
Who called all these different idols gods? Who called pieces of wood? Who called trees? Who called the sun? It was a huge thing that came out of sun worship.
Yes.
It was a huge thing that came out of a ball of fire in the sky that's used to give the earth light. That's it. And heat. That's it. Now you have all this sun worship. Pretty much all of the Catholic Church is based off of sun worship mixed with other things.
Which are the works of men's hands.
That's why when you see those different pictures and they have that, what they want to tell you is a halo, they put those things on all those images in worship of the sun and worship of, I believe it was the Roman god Mithra. It might have been Greek, I'm not sure. But it was in reference to Mithra. That's what Mithra was, the god of the sun. I believe Salaki, if that's the wrong one. They got 1,000 of them.
They were all passed down anyway from Slaki. This is it said, which are the works of men's hands, gold and silver, to shew art in, and resemblances of beast, or a stone good for nothing. The work of an ancient hand.
Good for nothing. The work of another man just like you. But it's always one way to test it. Go over there, somebody got a god, and don't necessarily do this, but somebody has a god posted up in their house, go over there and knock it over. And you can tell them, you can put any curse on me you want to. We'll see what happens. Ain't nothing gonna happen that the Most High don't want to happen. Now, those brothers don't go to the Jake like, man, you're right.
Yeah, like Jake
But if you was, Sluggy, if you was to knock that shit over, ain't nothing gonna happen. Just go ahead.
No, I'm saying you gotta put clothes and shit around it, gold pieces and bracelets and shit. Ain't no breath in the motherfucker, man. Ain't no knowledge in it. Shit ain't gonna do nothing to you, man. Back in the book of Baruch in Babylon, they was scared. I mean, Jacob worship idols heavy, man. Idols can't do nothing, man. You got dust collecting on them. I mean, come on, man. Jake is wild, man.
That's right. Jake worship idols heavy now. Look at Jordan. Look at the symbol of Jordan. Niggas are so infatuated with them. Like a nigga will, if you can have a shabby outfit on, but if a nigga put them shoes on his feet, he just turns into this whole new creature. You can't tell him nothing. Let a nigga have a little bit of money and able to afford a couple pairs. You can't tell him nothing. You can't tell a nigga nothing with that little Jordan sign.
Man,
that's a god.
No, Salaki
They literally turn into their daddy. Like when your house, I say, you are of your father the devil. Reason why I say that, because when you got Air Jordan, you worshiping the prince of the power of the air. And don't even know it, man. That's why you killing niggas daily for that shit, man. Like, our people are on a very low vibration when it comes to stuff like that. Every little thing that you deem high, that you look up to, you're idolizing it. You're worshiping it as a god, believe it or not, contrary to popular belief.
That was a great point.
If I could also make a point to back this brother up, and to mention to what they were talking about sun worshiping earlier. You're brought up from when you're a kid up to worship to subconsciously worship the sun. Because before I was in the truth, I believe we all believed, or before any of us were in the truth, we believed in a heliocentric universe, which is the belief that everything revolves around the sun, right? which goes back to the Greek god Helios. You know what I'm saying?
Which also, I believe, is the god of the sun as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Right, go ahead.
This is verse 11. Now a carpenter that felleth timber, after he have sawn down a tree, meet for the purpose, and taken off all the bark skillfully round about, and have wrought it handsomely, and made a vessel thereof fit for the service of man's life. And after spending the refuse of his work to dress his meat, have filled himself, and taking the very refuse among those which serve to no use, being a crooked piece of wood.
All it is a piece of wood. I don't care how you carved it, make it look good, make it look beautiful, put gold inside of it, laced it with gold. You can do all those things, but it's still a piece of wood, and it's to be respected as a piece of wood. That's it. Period. Point blank. But our people set these things up, set them up on high, and now through a dispensation of time, been worshiping wood for generations. When the whole time these people in this sign were supposed to be worshiping Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai instead of a piece of wood. What is that wood gonna do for you? I'll set fire to that wood and we'll see what happens. All you're gonna have is a burnt piece of wood. And some mad nigga running around the house. You burned my wood.
Being a crooked piece of wood and full of knots, have carved it diligently when he had nothing else to do. He formed it by the skill of his understanding, and fashioned it to the image of a man.
Fashioned it to the image of a man. Now you're worshiping that. Now your grandkids are worshiping. You said you made this beautiful piece of wood. Everybody came over there, and you said, you know what? Okay, today's gonna be the day of worship for my piece of wood. Now, through 10 generations, it's been nothing but wood worship in your family. That's a damn shame.
Crooked wood with knots in it.
Crooked wood with big knucklehead knots in it. That's what you worship. But not the true and living power. Not Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's that piece of wood. When you was going through hard times, man, let me get in front of this piece of wood and see what I can get. You was going through good times, you look at that piece of wood, man, I sure appreciate it. Man, I appreciate it. We eating good now. But the whole time, all that stuff was due to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
And even with this sign right here, you know what I'm saying? When you got the northern tribe, which a lot of Ishkarites, which are the so-called Mexicans, they worship the Virgin, you know, Mary. You know what I'm saying? Which that's completely off according to the scriptures, man. This is idol worship as it is too. This goes back to the worship of Semiramis and Tammuz. That's why they show the little. That's why they show the world called Jesus down here as a little baby, man. You know what I'm saying? It all goes back to Semiramis and Tammuz. You know, the Queen of Heaven worship. You know, that's why this whole thing is real popular right now with this whole abortion thing. You know, they want to have women rising up, whereas women has their own choice to their own body. That goes back to you worshiping yourself at the end of the day, man. You know, this is heavy on our people, man. Believe it or not. So is Chesy B down there, man. That's heavy, man. That's a beautiful point.
You could hold that sign up again for me. When you look at the sign, you got our people worshiping the Queen of Heaven, Mary, whatever you want to call it, Semiramis. But look where the truth is. Look up under her skirt. They hiding Yahweh Shai down there. They hiding. Yahweh Shai down. What about me? When you look or you go to the scriptures, I forget what the precept is. They teach is a different one. They teach in the Catholic Church that Mary is the intercessor for our sins. But that's not true at all, because I think it's in 1 Timothy where it talks about there's only one mediator between us and the Most High. And that's Yahweh Shai. Period, point blank. If you can find it whenever you want or whenever you get it, just bring it out. Both of y'all have precepts?
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 26. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets, saying to the stock, "Thou art my father," to a stone. So pretty much, you know, when that day comes, You know what I'm saying? When you got these people in the churches, you got these people in the mosques, whatever it is, they pretty much, their skirt's gonna be lifted up. They're gonna be ashamed when the Lord comes back and looks at them and says, I have not known you. You know what I'm saying? They're calling a stone or wood their father or their mother. Like the brother mentioned the Virgin Mary. You got a lot of the Northern Kingdom worshiping a stone of that image. You go down there to somewhere, I don't know where it is, I believe it's in Rio de Janeiro. You got a statue of Cesare Borgia like this, and they saying Holy Father to this, man. When the Lord comes back, man, they gonna be brought to their shame doing that, man. He's gonna look at them and be like, I mean, nigga, I don't know you, man. You worshiping this. You know? Continuing on, it says, saying to a stock, thou art my father, and to a stone, thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their backs unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us. Now, that's the key point. But where are thy gods that thou shalt made thee?
Where's Semiramis? Where is she at in the time of trouble? Is this not the time of trouble for our people? Are not the people on the sign from the top to the bottom going through all kinds of crazy shit on the earth? Where is Mary? Where is Tammuz? Where is all that? Where's Sonetta and his crew? Where's Sarah Sudenseti and all those guys? They not doing nothing. And they say, well, what about y'all God? Well, I'll tell you what the Most High is doing, just what he said he was going to. Start tearing this place down.
That's right.
And we reading it in prophecy. So you say, where is our God? As we ran earlier in Wisdom of Solomon, you look all around you and you see our power.
That's right.
It's a lot.
No, that's cool. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble.
That's right. Where Dr. Sebi at? Nigga out of there. Right? What's some of them other doctors?
Z York.
Oh man,
Oh, no, not him.
it was ones that's actually
Ben,
like
Dr. Ben something?
Yahweh be Yahweh. That
oh, you talking about the black so-called black news? Oh yeah,
name something.
Dr. Dr. Ben,
the woman, Wesley, Francis,
yeah, Francis,
Wesley,
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. They had where are they at?
Yeah.
When all this stuff is going on, where are they at?
Yeah.
Dr. Sebi had a few nice little tinctures or whatever, but what did that get our people out of? A couple of people say, I guess I don't have herpes no more. I gotta wait and see, I guess. A couple of people like, well, I suppose I don't have diabetes no more. I guess. But where are they at as far as in a whole for our people? Where are they at? You're talking about all these different people that they brought us into this knowledge. What knowledge? You know the same shit now that you knew when you was in junior high school. You just can remember the names now.
And Jake hates that when they find out you a Hebrew Israelite, whether it be your so-called friends in the world, or your family members, your old lady, or co-workers, they hate that you're patient and you're content with that. I'm content with being patient. I'm content with dying for Yahweh Shem Yashai. I'm content with dying. Because Jake always wants to question every damn thing. If you're gonna question something, you need to read the book of Ezra. Okay? That's right. But in a spiritual aspect. Jay, well, what is it gonna do for me? Bro, if you listen and shut the hell up.
Gun.
That's bro.
Get that lot from Jake right.
Yeah, and you get it a lot. And when that brother, where's that sign at, brother? The Queen of Heaven spirit is heavy on the so-called black man. I was thinking about this today and yesterday at work, bro. I understand somewhat the beef that the so-called black woman has with the black man. Because Jake is scared to lead, bro. You want equality, bro. Who in the hell wants equality, bro? You supposed to be a damn man and stand up for your nation, man.
Right.
For you so-called Latinos, so-called Negroes, and you so-called Native Americans, man.
Right.
Talking about I want equality, nah, bro, y'all niggas don't want to lead. You asking all these damn questions. Well, this is what I come into, bro. Well, what's your solution? Black economics ain't the answer. Black banks ain't the answer. All boys, black school ain't the answer. Vice versa for the girls. This is the answer. Yahweh Shem Yashai. We all gonna go to our neutral corners and we gonna wait and see what happens. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yashai, this is popping. And always has been. This isn't a trend. This has always been popping.
That's right.
So so through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yashai, we'll see what the spirit gonna allow Donald Trump to do. Because he in there moving with them executive orders.
Man, he moving quick.
Signed two of them quick. The anti-abortion
TPP or TTP trade agreement shit.
Yeah, how many? He signed 5.
The first one, he abolished all Obamacare.
Yeah.
All right. After that, he was like, give rights to take the right away from the woman.
Yeah, well, that's the anti-abortion. Bro, he got in office and got busy. 2 days.
Hey,
Didn't have no on-the-job training. Just
at all.
nigga just at the table.
I thought I was working hard.
Yeah.
Work today.
That nigga pen still wet right hand.
That's awesome.
I thought I had a hard day at work, man. Trump up there getting it in.
Yeah, he should get
Can you
busy.
get that Mary sign back up real quick? We're gonna hit the scripture and jump back. So as you look at this, they tell people that Mary is the intercessor for our sins. If anybody was ever involved in the Catholic Church,
They all the same. No, no.
It's don't worry about knowledge.
Whoever has been know what I'm talking about. You see how he did it? Like, anybody's involved with it, that's what they teach. You got to go through Mary. So let's see what the scriptures say. Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 2:5. For there is one the Most High, one Yahweh, and one mediator between Yahweh.
One mediator between the Most High. If you want to know what the Most High thinks about anything, where do you go? To his Holy Scripture.
That's right.
So if you want to know, if they telling you that Mary is the mediator, using the Bible, what you're not doing is reading for yourself. You're just letting that so-called white man who is raping your kids teach you the Bible. All we ask you to do is use your mind. And we talking to the elect when we say it. So I start at the top for them.
For there is one Most High, Yahweh, and one mediator between the Most High and men, the man Hamashiach Yahushua.
That's it. Case closed on that matter.
That's right.
That's it. But they still teaching it, and you still going, so you know you about to die. You know you about to die. If you still sitting in that church with through all this time, all them kids and got raped, all that madness that's going on. Now you look at the Pope, he walk around with the Dagon fish cap on, and it's been exposed, and he's still wearing it. So y'all want to die, and I'm gonna get out your way. Go ahead, get that fire. I'm gonna let it happen. But that's another item that our people are caught up in. That's right. We are gonna expose all that the Most High allows us to expose. Where's that other side with those other items? Right there. We could go through the list, right down through the list, all of this stuff.
Yep.
It all goes back to Satan. It all goes back to the adversary. All these stuff are an adversary to Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
Yep.
I believe this Hindu, another word for her is Khaleesi.
Khaleesi, yeah.
Now, have any of y'all seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Khaleesi, the dragon lady.
They sneaking that stuff in your face.
Gun.
Isn't that, am I lying? That's her name,
No, that's
right?
it. Yeah.
Khaleesi, right? If you look that up, that's what it goes back to. That's a female. She has a whole bunch of knives and shit in her hand that goes right along with what they're putting in the Game of Thrones. They sneaking all that stuff in front of you. When you look at Bruce Jenner, what do you see? A man and a woman, and an androgynous human, and they're trying to push that transhumanism all over the earth, right? That's where this comes from. You see a man with titties, with a woman's titties with a man's lower extremities, penis, rod, whatever you want to call it. That's what's being pushed. Baphomet. The spirit of Satan is being pushed. We could go through all that stuff. We don't have to. We could go through all that stuff. It all goes back to the worship of vain idols.
That's why, the brother Kasam, the DC camp, myself, we are